Good morning, our dear students. Today we are going to explain a very enjoyable lesson. Every one of you like it. It's about cooking. Let's know some vocabulary about how to cook food. First, bake, fry, grill, microwave, mix, stir, peel, chop, slice, steam, boil, simmer, sauce. Now, we have another PowerPoint about food. Let's know first what's in the fridge. Imagine this is our fridge at home. We have some vocabulary. Let's know what's in the fridge. Number one, we talked yesterday about countable and uncountable nouns. Nouns that we can count are countable. Example, one book, two books, three books, one pen, two pens, three pens. Nouns we cannot count are uncountable nouns like water, milk, sugar. Now let's classify which of these are countable or uncountable nouns. Eggs, pasta is uncountable noun, but eggs are countable. We can count eggs. Yeah, sandwiches. We can count sandwiches. Rice is uncountable. Watermelon or melon is countable. Carrots are countable. Milk is uncountable noun. Cucumber is a countable noun. An apple. Water is uncountable noun. The last one is chips is uncountable noun. Good. This is an uncountable noun. Now, let's classify which of these lists is countable or uncountable. Number one, rice is uncountable. Good. Good, very good. Number two, what about egg? Is it countable or uncountable? Wonderful. It's a countable noun. What about water? Yeah, it's uncountable. What about onion? Yes, it's countable. Bread. Good. It's uncountable. What about tea? Uncountable. Potato is a countable noun. Milk is uncountable. Lemon, a lemon. I can say a lemon, 2 lemons, 3 lemons. So it's countable. What about plum? Yeah, plum is a countable noun. So now we can talk about some, any, a, and. All these are used with countable nouns. And some and any can used with uncountable noun like rice, water, bread. I can say some rice, some tea. Do you like any tea? Or I have some eggs. I want some plums. Or I want an onion. Good. Now, let's know that a, some are used with countable or uncountable like juice. Example, there is a tomato in the fridge. There are some books in the bag. There is some juice in the glass. Again, we can say there is a tomato in the fridge. There are some books in the bag. There is some juice in the glass. Now, with the negative, we can use a or any. With uncountable, with juice, or accountable noun with a tomato or some books or any books. In the negative, we can use any, not some. There isn't a tomato in the fridge. There aren't any books in the bag. There isn't any juice in the glass. Okay, the next. In the questions, we can use any. Or, is there a tomato in the fridge? Are there any books in the bag? Is there any juice in the glass? Okay, next. We use space in affirmative, negative, or interrogative with singular countable nouns. We use space in an affirmative with plural countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Let's see the answers. After this, we use space in negative and interrogative with plural countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Let's see the answers. We use a, or an in affirmative, negative, or interrogative with singular countable nouns. We use some in affirmative with plural, countable nouns, and uncountable nouns. The last, any. We use any in negative and interrogative with plural countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Now, some is used in positive sentences. There are some apples on the table. This is, of course, an example of countable noun. There is some water in the glass. Some with uncountable. What about any? As we said, it's used in negative or questions, is used in questions and negative sentences. Are there any apples in the basket? Is there any milk in the fridge? There aren't any apples in the basket. There isn't any milk in the fridge. Now, some and any are used when, number one, the exact number is not known. The exact number is not important. Let's classify which of these foods and drinks with some in or a. Now let's go. One, some cola, some milk, some cheese, some butter, some mushrooms, an egg, an orange, an apple, an onion, a tomato, a hot dog, a banana, a pepper. Good. Again, some or any. Examples: I have apples, but I don't have bananas. Some or any. Mary didn't buy dot or space here flowers. Don't buy space pasta. We have got space in the cupboard. I can see a house and space trees. Now, another example: there isn't space water in the bottle. I can't find space books about dinosaurs. Number three, are there oranges in the fridge? The last or the next, if there are space pictures on the wall. Now, check your answers. These are the model answers. I have some apples, but I don't have any bananas. Mary didn't buy any flowers. Don't buy any pasta. We have got some in the cupboard. I can see a house and some trees. In the first sentence, we used some in affirmative, but in the same sentence, we used any in negative with don't. The second, Mary didn't buy any flowers. This is negative. Didn't. We used any. Don't buy any pasta. We have some with affirmative sentence, but any again with the negative. The last sentence, it's affirmative sentence. An affirmative sentence, some trees. Present any water in the bottle. Note that this is a very important point to know that is not is a negative sentence with water means uncountable noun. Any is used with negative sentences with countable or uncountable nouns. Number two, here is a countable noun, books with can't. Negative, we used any. I can't find any books about dinosaurs. Number three, are there any oranges in the fridge? There are some pictures on the wall. Goodbye. Thanks. I wish you good luck.